I had to see if I can make this thing work. The other way doesn't work. Anyhow, I need to make a video tonight. I was talking to my daughter, and she had told me that she was at a Bible study via Zoom or Skype or one of those, and she was talking to these Baptist gals that were on the line with her, and she says she started telling a story about me. And she told the story to me, how she told it, and it was kind of weird, it was almost otherworldly for me because all of a sudden I started listening to the story about me, and it was like I was somebody else listening to it, and it really wasn't about me. It was just it was a cool story. So I was like, wow, what an honor to be part of that story. So without further ado, I want to tell the story. So I already left my church. And headed down the coast. I'm on a faith walk. I'd been healed and sent out and prayed out by my church. And so I'm headed to Big Sur. And it's already been ascertained that I'm not driving, that I'm going to walk with a walking stick and walking boots and hiking boots. And so I get dropped off at the coast in Oregon, down around Pacific Beach by my friend Margaret. And just as she's dropping me off to start walking, it starts, we hug and say goodbye and God bless you and cried. And as she's driving off, I'm watching her drive off in the van. I'm thinking, I'm really doing this. This isn't just in my mind anymore. I'm actually stepping out in faith. Old guy with backpack walking the coast. And then it started pouring down rain. And it really poured pigs and chickens, man. I had to cover my guitar case up. I had one of the vinyl guitar cases, a swing over my shoulder. And I had to cover it up with a couple of garbage bags. And by the time I'm done with that, I really start thinking, what in the world am I doing? So I head out and I get into Nesquin, which is about 3 or 4 miles. And it's not too bad, but I packed way too much stuff in my backpack. So I had a lot of canned foods and stuff. A couple books. I wasn't a consummate hiker, so anyhow, no common sense there either. So anyhow, I get to the store in Nesquin, and I really don't know how far it is to the next town because I don't have a map, and I'm really just walking by faith. I know if I stay on 101 or Highway 1, I get all the way to Big Sur. I already figured that out, so no map. And limited money. I just go, okay. Guy at the store, I said, how far is it to the next town? And he says, oh, it's about half a mile or half an hour away. And then he looks at my backpack and my walking stick, and he says, you're walking? I said, yeah, I'm walking. He says, oh man, you're out of your mind. You're crazy. He says, that's called Car Killer Pass, man. It's 750 feet straight up, and cars always overheat going over it. That's why they call it Car Killer Pass. And I said, well, I may be crazy, and you're probably right, and I'm probably going to figure that out later on, but I'm going that way, and I'm on a mission from God. I'm headed to Big Sur. So, anyhow, I started hiking up towards Lincoln City. I got up to the top of the hill, or a little hill, about 3 miles up. Out of Nesquin, and all of a sudden my hip started hurting really bad on the left side especially, and it just started killing me. I mean, I'm thinking, oh no, I just tore my hip, and now cartilage came loose or something. Now I'm going to have to go get new hip. And then my legs started hurting, then my ankles started hurting, my teeth hurt, my head hurt. My hair hurt. Everything hurt. I was hurting bad. And I'd start crying. And I'm crying like a baby on the side of the road. Kind of put my head down so people aren't looking at me doing it. I see this bridge ahead for the Nesquin River. And I go around the bridge and I put my backpack over there. And so I don't want all these people saying, So I need to kind of compose myself and have a chit chat with God. So I slid down this shale bank and almost landed in the water, backpack and everything rolling down with me. It was about 25 feet. And I went underneath the bridge, got out of the rain, and I started just having a confab with God. I said, Lord, God, I can't do this. I hurt too much, man. This is too hard. I need your help. I can't do this. You need to get somebody younger. I hurt I can't do this. I'm 57 years old, Lord. God, what was I thinking? I thought I heard your voice. And then I heard him speak to me. And he said, go back up there. And it was just like him speaking. Go back up there. And I said, I can. He says, go back up there, son. I said, God, I can't. I heard too much. I gotta jettison all my stuff. I'll go without any gear. I can't go. I can't do it. He says, go back up there and I'll carry you. And as soon as he said, I'll carry you, I thought, now this is getting serious. So I'm gonna trust him because he said that he was gonna carry me. So I got my stuff back on and I hurt bad. And I started going back up this shale, sliding down, and I kept going, Lord, you said. I mean, you ever come to that place in your life where you know that God told you he wanted you to do something, and he would be there for you, but it was so much harder than you thought it was going to be. Well, that helps you to learn some endurance. Anyhow, I guess I learned after doing all this, but so I kept saying, you said, Lord, and I'm crying. You said. I got to the top. I still hurt. Put my backpack over, put my walking stick over my guitar, and as soon as I put the other foot over, I just felt this surge of power come through me, and there was no pain, absolutely zero pain. It was like endorphins, man. I don't know, but all of a sudden I was in the zone, and I picked up my backpack like I was, like it was nothing. My guitar case slung over my shoulder, grabbed my walking stick, and I got my walking stick, and I'm going, Jesus, heal me. He's carrying me. Sounds crazy. But he was carrying me. I didn't hurt at all. I went all the way up to the top of this thing and almost ran down it, and came into Lincoln City, and it was raining really hard then, so I got a motel for a couple of days. But that's how I first started out, that was my first day on the road. And so I just want to, sometimes, I'm glad I took that first step, and I'm glad I kept going. I didn't just turn around when it got hard. God calls you to do something, trust that he's gonna provide a way, ram in the thicket type stuff. He's going to provide a way for you. So if you feel that he's calling you to do something and it's him, take that step of faith, and you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed. And if you're hearing it wrong, he's going to, you're seeking him out. He's going to turn you in the right direction. But you're moving, you're going, you're getting it done. So God telling you to talk to somebody or pray for somebody or he speaks to somebody in the store or whatever it is. Missions, I don't know, whatever he's called you to do. Seek him out, find it out, okay? He's coming back real soon, so have a good story for him when it's all said and done. I love you. Facebook, I'm praying for y'all. I mean it. God, these are crazy days. My friends that aren't believers, if you're watching any of this or watching the end of it, I'm praying for you big time. You need Jesus. You can't leave this place without him. I love you, and God loves you so much more. Peace. Bye.